We are fixing the suspension in our Project Prado. We're going to be turning this Prado into the ultimate budget overlander. But before we do that, we need to wind back the clock on some of the parts on this car that have nearly 500,000 kilometers on them. And to make my life that little bit more difficult, I'm going to be working with a limited toolkit, just like I did when I was a teenager. So the first job on the list is jack up the car and get this wheel off. And that is so that we can replace the front lower control arms. That section right there is holding up all the weight in this corner of the car. You'll see that is the lower ball joint. They're known to fail. So right there where that ball sits, so that is a ball and a coupling. And what happens is they wear out. It's a good idea to just replace them. The lower control arm attaches in 4 places. 1, 2, 3, and then back here you've got the sway bar link. So currently there's 2 things stopping this from falling all the way down. It's that and the strut. The situation has degraded somewhat. In order to get this rear carriage bolt out for the lower control arm, I had to take the rack end off. It's lying over there. I did manage to squeeze the bolt out. So that is the old lower control arm with the bush still attached. I didn't disconnect it because we have a new ball joint going in. This is the new low control arm with the fresh, shiny new bushes in it. So now we can just reassemble. All right, so now that we've done the front, we'll move on to the back here, where the only major job that I have to do is these rear tie rods. So the bushes on these are totally wasted, so I'm going to unbolt them and replace the entire thing. Alright, so if you look at the tip of that bolt there, so that's the bolt that passes through the, if you have a look at that, it's kind of, the thread doesn't run all the way to the end. That's so that you can hammer that end and get it out, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to get that bolt out, or if you hammered on that end and it was threaded, you'd wreck the thread. With the front and rear suspension done, it's time for the all-important test drive. So here we are on the all-important test drive, and I can happily report that all the knocks and bumps are gone. So it drives so much better, it's a lot tighter, and it feels a lot like a much newer vehicle now. It's quite amazing the difference that a couple of suspension bushes can make. If you're interested in seeing more of why this Prado is better than a modern Land Cruiser, check this video out, or check this one out. See you next time.